One thing that has truly helped shape me in terms of my hosting style is doing stand-up comedy and improv. Improv, I took 3 years of improv with Silly People's Improv Theater, spit under Gabe Mercado. And I think improv is such a beautiful craft because you learn to really just work with what you have, and you base your entertainment, you base your comedy on truth, because truth is the funniest thing. If your comedy is based on truth, it will always be relatable. As long as it's based on truth, even if you exaggerate it, that's the comedy is true. Kasi kahit papano, people can always relate. The funniest comedy, the funniest moments, the funniest skits, the funniest memes are all based on truth. That's what makes it funny. And I think improv really helped me. It's always has to be truth. Kailangan totoo. That's what helped shape me. I was a writer and cast for Bubblegum, and I remember that lesson that Gabe instilled in all of us was truth. Find the truth in whatever comedy that you're trying to do, and that's been the basis of all my content. And I attribute that to improv. They were wonderful. I learned so many valuable lessons, and that's why I went on my feet. And I think people here, like, Maya has seen that as well. Pag may delay sa LED, it's beautiful. Eh, SDE that you're about to experience. Tapos, erito, 30 seconds. I've never seen such a beautiful SDE. Daddy, are you ready? Are you ready? No, you're not ready. Parang 10 seconds. Because the truth of the situation is something's not ready, so I should suffer. And that's entertaining, right? That's entertaining. So that's been a basis of my style. And stand-up comedy, I did stand-up comedy for 7 years. And I remember the reason that I wanted to do stand-up is I love seeing people laugh. I remember looking at John Santos, watching him on stage. He was so hilarious. And I remember shaking because he was so funny. I'm like nanginginig ako because he was so hilarious, and I looked at him like a superhero, like, wow, kaya mong gawin yan, paano yan? I wanted to be funny. I think a host that's funny and can make people laugh, and I love making people laugh, is the kind of host I wanted to be. So I did stand up. I did an open mic for Comedy Cartel, and I did open mics, and that was my goal. I said, if I'm funny, then maybe I can. That's the kind of host I want to be. I needed to learn how to make people laugh on stage. And after Comedy Cartel, we even put up a group called Comedy Manila. We put that up. I co-founded that with GB Labrador, and we did shows all over the Philippines, from open mic nights. Doon ako natuto mag-production because I was fixing the lights. I was doing the levels. I was carrying stages. Diba, can you remember the tiny stages, the 6 pieces? Panel, 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 panel. In Borough, Patrick of Borough, shout out to you. You were the first open mic. Doing all of that has helped shape me into the kind of host today. And the one thing that I would say stand-up gave me is something that takes years to learn as someone who's on stage. It taught me how to be comfortable on stage. Pag nagsasalita ka kasi, it's so easy to be conscious. It takes years to be comfortable on stage. It takes experience to really just speak the way you usually speak. How you sound in the dinner table, how you sound with your friends or family, for me, is how you're supposed to sound when you're on stage. It has to be natural. And you have to be comfortable to be able to pull that off. And stand up taught me that. So those two wonderful crafts, improv and stand up, big, really was a big key, helped shape me into the kind of host I am today. And I really credit those two wonderful crafts for that.